elephant's adventure. Once upon a time, in a big jungle, there was an elephant named Ellie. One sunny day, while Ellie was exploring, she accidentally stepped into sticky mud. Oh no! Ellie tried to move, but her feet were stuck. She trumpeted for help, but no one heard her. But wait! A clever monkey named Momo saw Ellie and rushed to get help. Momo brought other jungle animals. Together, they worked as a team. The strong lion pulled from the front. The wise owl gave advice, and the playful monkeys jumped around. With everyone's help, Ellie slowly came out of the mud. She felt so grateful to her jungle friends. From that day on, Ellie learned to be careful where she stepped, and the jungle animals knew they could always count on each other. And in the heart of the jungle, Ellie's adventure became a story of friendship and teamwork.
Zuli's handy creations. In a cozy town, there was a little boy named Zuli. Zuli loved creating useful things from everyday materials. With the help of his father, Zuli turned cardboard, buttons, and colorful paper into practical items. His eyes sparkled with joy as he crafted. One day, Zuli's father asked,
"What do you dream of making, little one?"
Zuli smiled and said,
I dream of creating things that people can use every day.
he crafted pencil cases, multi-purpose boxes, and many other useful items. People in the town loved Zuli's creations. They admired the clever designs and found the items handy in their daily lives. Zuli's dream was simple but noble, to make things that brought both joy and usefulness to others. And so, in the cozy town, Zuli's useful creations filled homes with practicality and a touch of joy.
The Kindness Quest of Kiko the Koala. Once upon a time, in a leafy forest, there lived a cuddly koala named Kiko. Kiko loved climbing trees and munching on eucalyptus leaves.
But more than anything, Kiko adored spreading kindness wherever he went. One sunny day, while Kiko was lazily lounging in a eucalyptus tree, he heard a faint cry for help, scampering down the branches.
Kiko found a lost baby bird chirping in distress. The little bird had fallen from its nest. Without a second thought, Kiko scooped up the bird and gently placed it back in its snug nest, soothing it with comforting cuddles. As Kiko continued his stroll through the forest, he stumbled upon a group of ants struggling to carry their food. Without hesitation, he offered his help. Kiko carried the food alongside the ants, giggling and chatting with them, making their task lighter and their hearts happier. Later that day, Kiko encountered a timid bunny feeling frightened by a sudden thunderstorm. With a warm hug and some reassuring words, Kiko sheltered the bunny in his tree, keeping it safe until the storm passed, sharing stories and laughter to calm its fears. Word of Kiko's kindness spread throughout the forest, and soon, animals from all corners sought his help and comforting presence. Kiko's kindness knew no bounds, and the forest flourished with friendship and warmth because of his caring heart. In the heart of the leafy forest, Kiko the koala's kindness became a legend, reminding everyone that even the smallest acts of kindness could create the biggest ripples of happiness. Ken's running dream. In Kenya, there was a little boy named Ken. He loved running. Ken had a dream to be the best runner in the world. Every day, he trained happily. He ran around his village, feeling the wind on his face and the joy in his heart. Ken went to school and back by running. He loved it. His friends cheered for him. At school, he listened in class and learned many things. He liked learning and running. After school, he trained more, feeling stronger each day. Ken's dream was to run like the wind, and he worked hard for it. One day, there was a big race in his village. Ken ran fast, faster than he ever had before. He crossed the finish line first. Everyone clapped and cheered for Ken. From that day on, Ken knew that was hard work and joy in his heart. He could make his dreams come true. And he kept running, chasing his dreams with every step.
The helpful compass. In a big forest, 3 friends, Jack, Sam, and Ellie, loved exploring together. One sunny day, they wandered too far and got lost. Jack said,
Let's use my dad's compass to find our way back.
They looked at the compass, a small round tool that shows directions. Sam added,
But how do we use it?
Liam remembered.
My dad showed me once. The needle always points north.
Jack held the compass and watched the needle.
North is where we need to go.
They walked, following the needle's direction. Sometimes the trees made it hard to see, but they kept checking the compass and talking about which way to go. They reached a river. To cross it, they needed to find a safe way. Jack said,
The compass shows where we need to go, but let's also look for a good crossing spot.
They found a sturdy log bridge and carefully crossed the river together. On the other side, they looked at the compass again.
We're closer to home now,
exclaimed Sam. Following the compass, they finally saw familiar trees and knew they were close. They reached home just before sunset. Jack said,
Using the compass helped us find our way back.
Sam added,
And working together made it easier.
Liam nodded.
Yeah, it's important to know how to use a compass, and it's good to have someone older teach us.
They thanked Jack's dad for the compass and told their parents about their adventure. Their parents were proud of how they used the compass and stuck together. From then on, whenever they explored, they took the compass and remembered what they learned about navigation from their parents. And their adventures became even more exciting, knowing they could always find their way back home with the help of the trusty compass and the lessons from their parents.
The kindness seed. In a small village, there lived a little girl named Maya. Maya loved helping others. One day, Maya found a tiny seed. It sparkled in her hand. She thought,
I'll plant this seed.
She dug a small hole and gently placed the seed in the soil. Every day, she watered it with care. Weeks passed, and nothing happened. Maya felt sad. She thought the seed didn't grow. But one morning, she saw a tiny sprout peeking through the soil. It was growing. Maya was thrilled. She took extra care of the sprout, talking to it and giving it sunlight. As days went by, the sprout grew into a beautiful plant with colorful flowers. People noticed the lovely plant and asked,
Maya, how did you grow such a beautiful flower?
Maya smiled.
I planted a seed of kindness.
The villagers were amazed. They realized Maya's kindness made the seed bloom. From that day on, everyone in the village planted seeds of kindness too. They helped each other, shared, and smiled more. And just like Maya's seed, their kindness bloomed, making the village a happier and friendlier place.